The astral crucible glows like a molten star, a cosmic city suspended in a shimmering void where fragments of Marvel and DC worlds collide. Crystal spires inspired by Asgard's golden halls twist alongside Metropolis's Art Deco skyscrapers. Wakandan vibranium vines curl around Gotham's jagged rooftops, and neon-lit shield helicarriers drift past Themysciran temples carved from starlight. This is no earthly city, but a multiversal forge, a living engine crafting realities. Its streets, pulsing with sapphire and amber energy, the air hums with possibility, but tonight, it trembles with dread. A pulse ripples through the crucible, and the Infinite Forge, a radiant orb at the city's heart, flares wildly. Its light fractures, casting echoes of alternate realities. Across the void, a world where heroes rule as tyrants, another where villains reign. The Forge, guardian of multiversal balance, is destabilizing, and its echoes threaten to rewrite existence. In a Metropolis-inspired plaza, Wonder Woman, Diana, Prince stands, her golden lasso gleaming, shield raised against the Forge's chaotic light. Her Amazonian senses detect a wrongness in the air. "This power could unmake us all," she says, gripping her sword. On a shield helicarrier deck, Captain America, Steve Rogers, shield strapped to his arm, surveys the crucible's shifting skyline. "We're not on Earth anymore," he says, voice steady but eyes wary. In a vibranium-lit garden, Storm, Ororo Monroe, hovers, lightning crackling in her white cape. The Forge's energy disrupts her weather control. "The skies scream of imbalance," she murmurs, gliding toward the city's core. In a Gotham-esque alley, Nightwing, Dick Grayson, leaps across rooftops, blue Eskrima sticks glowing. His bat computer detects temporal anomalies. "This place is rewriting itself," he says, vaulting toward the Forge. On a crystalline bridge, Ms. Marvel, Kamala Khan, stretches her embiggened fists, her red and blue suit catching the amber glow. The Forge's pulse warps her neighborhood's echo. "This is like cosmic bad news," she quips, bounding forward. In a Themysciran temple, Aquaman, Arthur Curry, trident in hand, feels the crucible's tides shift. "The ocean's heart is here," he says, diving into action. Villains exploit the chaos. In a shadowed Asgardian ruin, Magneto, Eric Lanshair, crimson helmet glinting, manipulates the Forge's metallic veins with a wave of his hand. "This power will forge a world for mutants alone," he declares, eyes burning. In a Stark Tech, lab warped by the Crucible, Ra's al Ghul, green cloak flowing, deciphers ancient runes on a stolen Forge fragment. "The multiverse will bend to my will," he hisses, sword at his side. The Forge's core erupts, projecting a sapphire beacon across the Crucible. Reality phrase, streets loop into mirrored versions, citizens flicker as alternate selves. Wonder. Woman arrives, lasso glowing, joined by Nightwing and Aquaman. Captain America lands, shield raised, as Storm and Ms. Marvel descend. "We're strangers here," Diana says, "but this threat binds us." Magneto and Ra's emerge, the Forge, fragment pulsing in their grasp. "Your worlds are flawed," Magneto booms. "We'll forge perfection." In a shield bunker warped by the Crucible, Nick Fury and Amanda Waller, their faces lit by flickering holograms, brief the heroes. The Forge's echoes are rewriting reality, Fury says, eye patch stark. "Stop Magneto and Ra's, or our worlds cease to exist." Waller nods. "No time for grudges. Work together." The heroes gather in a plaza, blending Wakanda's vibranium fields and Gotham's docks. Steve's leadership clashes with Diana's warrior instincts. "We need a plan, not a charge," Steve says. "We need action, not debate," Diana counters. Nightwing and Kamala bond over quips. "You ever fight a cosmic forge?" Kamala asks, stretching her fist. "Not yet," Dick grins, twirling his sticks. Ororo's calm soothes Arthur's impatience. "The sea waits," Arthur grumbles. "The storm guides," Ororo replies. Magneto and Ra's fortify a crystalline citadel, the Forge fragment amplifying their power. Magneto warps the Crucible's metal, crafting war machines. Roz uses League of Assassins tactics, summoning shadow warriors from the Forge's echoes. "We'll purge weakness," Roz says. Magneto nods. "For a greater future." The heroes track the villains to a vibranium jungle, its trees pulsing with Forge energy. A trap springs. Magneto's machines attack. Roz's warriors strike. From shadows. Diana deflects metal with her bracelets, Steve's shield blocks blades, and Aurora's lightning fries drones. Nightwing and Kamala team up, his acrobatics syncing with her shape-shifting. "We're like a circus act," Kamala laughs. Arthur's trident parts a metal wave, but distrust lingers. "You trust too easily, Rogers," Arthur says, and "You fight alone too often," Steve retorts. Doubt creeps in. Aurora senses Magneto's pain. His mutant crusade echoes her own struggles. "He's not entirely wrong," she admits. Diana challenges her. "His path destroys, not builds." Kamala's optimism falters when a civilian echo, a warped version of her family, vanishes. Nightwing steadies her. "We save who we can, kid." The team regroups, forging a shaky alliance. Steve and Diana devise a plan. Infiltrate the Citadel, disable the fragment, and restore the Forge. The Citadel looms, a fortress of Asgardian crystal and Metropolis steel, its spires alive with Forge energy. Magneto and Roz channel the fragment, projecting echoes that warp the Crucible, a tyrannical Justice League, a mutant-ruled Avengers. The heroes storm the Citadel, battles erupting. Diana and Arthur face Magneto's metal storm, her lasso snaring his constructs, his trident piercing them. Steve and Nightwing dodge Roz's shadow warriors, shield and sticks a blur. Aurora and Kamala disrupt the fragment's energy, lightning and embiggened fists clashing with echoes. Magneto taunts Aurora. "Join me, sister. We could forge a mutant. Paradise." She hesitates, then blasts him. "Your paradise burns others." Roz wounds Arthur, his sword cutting deep. "Your oceans will dry," Roz sneers. Arthur roars, trident glowing. "Not today!" The fragment's power peaks, reality fracturing. Kamala sees an echo of herself as a villain, shaking her resolve. Nightwing pulls her back. "You're the hero, Kamala. Always." Steve and Diana reach the fragment, but Magneto traps them in a metal cage. Aurora and Arthur break through, lightning and trident freeing them. Kamala stretches to shield civilians, her courage rallying the team. Nightwing disables Roz's runes, weakening the fragment. In a desperate move, Aurora channels a storm to overload the fragment, risking herself. "For all worlds," she whispers, lightning surging. The fragment shatters, the Forge stabilizing, but Aurora collapses, her power drained. The Crucible reforms, its spires glowing softly. The Forge's light dims, reality restored. Magneto, defeated, vanishes into an echo, vowing return. Roz retreats, his plans thwarted. The heroes carry Aurora to a vibranium garden, where her pulse steadies. "You trusted me," she says weakly to Diana. "You earned it," Diana replies. Steve and Arthur reconcile, their respect forged in battle. "You're not half bad, King," Steve says. Arthur smirks. "You either, soldier." Kamala regains her spark, inspired by Nightwing's grit. "We're a team now, right?" she asks. Dick nods. Family. The Crucible's citizens, freed from echoes, rebuild, their gratitude humbling the heroes. Fury and Waller secure the Forge's core, branded with the Multiverse Vault emblem. "This stays locked," Fury says. The heroes reflect on their growth. Diana's trust, Steve's flexibility, Aurora's sacrifice, Arthur's teamwork, Nightwing's leadership, Kamala's courage. The Crucible's beauty, its blend of worlds, inspires hope, but a faint Forge pulse hints at future threats. Dawn breaks over the Crucible, sapphire light bathing its spires. The heroes gather on a helicarrier deck, the city's skyline a testament to their unity. Kamala and Nightwing swap stories. their laughter echoing. Gotham could use your optimism, Dick says. Jersey needs your flips, Kamala grins. Steve offers Diana a handshake, now a friend. To the next fight, he says. Together, she agrees. Aurora, recovered, summons a gentle breeze. The Forge taught us trust, she says. Arthur nods, trident at rest, and sacrifice. A Multiverse Vault hologram projects. Infinite Forge saved. Join us with a QR code for the lead magnet. Fury warns, the Forge's echoes linger, stay sharp. The heroes part through portals, their bonds unbreakable, ready for future adventures.